Hi everyone, it is very important for all of you to know what has happened in NEET examination. Because it is not just about an examination, there are almost around 24 lakh students who has appeared for this exam, plus the parents who have invested time and money over a period of time are also in a very traumatized situation. Now the question here is what has happened in this NEET examination which has become a topic of debate at this point of time. The first thing is very sure here. There are around 67 students out there which have got 720 by 720 maximum out of maximum, which is literally practically not possible because a student not doing one question wrong cannot be taken into consideration at all, and having a negative marking, one question wrong will lead to less than 720. So how can someone cannot do one question wrong? The probability of that particular student has to be genius or Einstein in this case, which is not possible at this point of time. We can expect one or two students could be that level of smartness they have, but 67 students, that cannot be possible. Not doing one question wrong, it is out of box to think. The second important thing is the National Testing Agency. According to the data also, they are in a particular center of Haryana, 6 students have got 720 by 720, which is very also hard to imagine. It should be a miracle itself. So these are some of the important irregularities that might have happened. According to the parents and the students, when the sources have contacted to NTA, which conducts the NEET examination, they have told very clearly that nothing has happened. First of all, no wrongdoings have happened. The second of all is, so they talked about normalization. Normalization of marks are nothing but when a student gets the paper late. Okay, there is a time like 10 o'clock examination is there, but the students are starting their examination as 10:15 like that. In this case, grace marks have given particular students. And how that grace marks has been calculated? Are you giving 1 minute, one right question, or for 15 minutes, 15 marks? Are you giving? The process of that, no one knows about it. The second thing here is, apart from this normalization, they also said that NTA, there are irregularities with regard to the factual statements in both old and new NCERT. So because the factual statements are different in both the NCERT, then also grace marks has been allocated to the student. Suppose a statement is there in the old NCERT and the same statement has been presented with a different answer in the new NCERT, that number of questions has been given as a free grace marks to the students. And normalization process of the Supreme Court 2018, Supreme Court has told that if any kind of discrepancy happen in the marks or in the delay of the examination, so and so forth, there should be a proper what I say is that normalization procedure. And the NTA has not given that normalization procedure to us. The method to actually allocate the marks through the normalization process, we don't know about it. So basically lack of complete transparency is there with regard to how the grace marks has been allocated to the students and how the students are able to get 720 by 720. And there are some students who also got 719. How can that be possible? 719 marks cannot be possible to any students. So if you are doing like one wrong, automatically that will come to what? 719. Okay, 718 it will come to. So how can someone will get 719 marks? Either it should be below 719 or it should be 720, but this odd number of 719 not be possible, and some of the students have also got 719. So these are the bigger issues that need to taken care of, and there is a complete possibility is there. The re-examination will definitely happen, and those students who have already done, there's a good what I say is that chance is there that you have to prepare well again. And one more important point here is, if it goes to the Supreme Court also, Supreme Court will always do in the favor of the students, because there is a quotation you remember here. Okay, 100 गुनहगार को छोड़ना it's okay, but एक बेगुनाह को हम सजा नहीं दे सकते. So this is a very important, means one innocent person cannot be sentenced to any kind of punishment. Though if the evidences are not there, we have to acquit all that 10. 10 लोगों को बाइज्जत बरी करना, it's fine with the government, but एक बेगुनाह को हम सजा नहीं दे सकते. In the same way, those people, okay, who have actually written well, who are actually expecting the what I say is that rank, but not has got because of this particular irregularities, they deserve a chance to write the exam again and to do well. This is all about it. Spread the news. We want a re-examination on it. We don't want a community on it. We don't want a investigation on it. We have no time for that. Students are not going to wait for 5 months or 6 months for the time for the results to be done. A outright re-examination should be happening with the complete transparency guidelines to be made public and should be conducted in a very fair manner in the interest of the public and also the nation and also for the doctors. Thank you for watching. Take care.